Hi everybody, it's Catherine from In the Pink Designs. Today I made a request. Someone asked Karen, thank you very much, for a box to hold a Yankee Candle Votive. So this is what I came up with. It's a little milk carton-like. It is 2 inches, but actually let's do it this way. 3 3/4 high by 1 3/4 wide by 1 3/4 the other way. So it's 1 3/4, 1 3/4 by 3 3/4 high. And I used a clever clasp, which is retiring. They're still available right now. And there's our candle. This one is Catching Rays. Smells nice. And this one is Lilac Blossom. They didn't have a nice pink one, so I got the green. That reminds me of Soft Succulent, actually. I started out wanting to use the Elegant Tad Punch, but when I made, let me flip it this way so you can see it better. I made the box and it was just too big. It overpowered this little box for the tea light, but I did use All the Things You Do Are Simply Amazing. I used that stamp from this stamp set, but I'll be doing something else with this too. Alrighty, and I used Pansy Petals Designer Series paper. Okay, but this time we're going to be doing one in the Fresh Freesia color. Alright, and we're going to start with a piece of Fresh Freesia that is 7.5 by 5 3/4. I'm going to get my Simply Scored. And we're going to start on the 7.5 inch side, and we're going to score at 1 3/4, 3.5, 5 1/4, and 7. And then we're going to switch to the 5 3/4 side, and we're going to do 1 3/4, 4, and 5 1/4. Alrighty. Now I'm just going to fold and burnish, and while I do that, I'm sure you've all heard this before. If you'd like to join my team, from May 4th to the 31st, you get an extra $30 worth of product. You get $155 worth of product for $99 instead of $125. And you get free shipping. So you can pick whatever products you like, and you will, for up to $155, and then you get it for $99 free shipping. You don't have to continue if you don't want to, but if you want to continue as a demonstrator, you get a 20% discount, and you need to get 300 in sales every 3 months. But if you want to just take the offer of $155 and stop after that, you can, but you're not locked in. Alrighty, so this is what we want to do. Excuse my writing. And all we're going to do is get rid of this lower rectangle and cut apart all the squares. Alright, so as I have it, there's a skinny rectangle at the top and a skinny rectangle on the right hand side, and then there's 4 squares at the bottom here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to cut straight up the side of that rectangle, and then just wedge a little bit on this piece here, and then go up here and wedge a tiny bit off that top square. All right, and then so we don't have to figure out which is the tab and which isn't, I'm just going to cut all of them up straight. And if any overhangs, we can always trim it after we put it together. Okay, so that's very little cutting. All right. Okay, so now we just need our tear and tape, and we're going to put a strip on this skinny rectangle that's on the side. And I'm going to put it up as close as I can get it to the score line. And take the top of the tape off. flip it over and flip the other side to meet it. So this is going to be our back. All right. So that's going to be closed and the front is going to come down last. Okay. So we're going to put some tear and tape. I'm going to put 2. It's not that heavy a candle, but just in case. I'm just going to line it up nice and put it together. And I do see there's just a tiny bit of overhang over here. I'm just going to trim the bottom. So now we need our designer series paper, and again this is the Pansy Petals. You could use this side, but I'm going to use the gingham, which I love. So we needed 4 pieces that are 1.5 by 2 inches long, and 2 pieces that are 1.5 by 1 inches long. And I'm going to get my liquid glue. And you know what? Let's put our candle in. This is the back, so we're just going to push with our pointer and squeeze front to back with the other ones. Okay, and see how it just makes its own? It's much easier than doing all those triangles with the score and a ruler. This one just takes care of itself. All right, and then I need a clever clasp. As I said again, these are going away June 30th, but I don't know if they sell out. I don't know if they're going to have them again. They're available right now. All right, so now let's put all of our designer series paper on. Okay, so now we have all of our DSP on. Now I cut, using the layering circle dies, I cut a basic white circle that is 1 3/8 and the scallop that's just a little bit bigger out of fresh Freesia. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment. Okay, now you can stamp the sentiment first and then cut it out so that you're sure that it doesn't, that you get it right, but I'm just going to do this for filming. Good. Alrighty. Let's try that again. Good. Alrighty. Alright, and then I'm just going to glue that to the scallop circle. Okay. And then I'm going to get some dimensionals. And I'm just going to pop this right in the middle of the front. Alrighty. And I'm going to get some fresh Freesia open weave ribbon. And some of the silver trim from the Simply Elegant suite, and I'm going to put them together and make a bow. And I'm going to use a glue dot. And I'm just going to put it right on the top here, below the clever clasp, just on the top of the designer series paper on there. Okay. And then for the final touch, I'm going to put some 2021 to 23 in colored jewels right in the on the knee. Now I don't have any of the little purple ones, so I'm just going to use the bigger ones. On this one I use the little ones. There we go. And that's it. There's your, these are perfect. There's your Yankee Candle Votive Box, and these would be so perfect for a little Mother's Day favor or gift. They were, I think I got the candles at Kohl's for $1.99 each. I didn't have a coupon, but if you had a coupon, they'd be even less expensive than that. If you would like to buy any of these products, these that I used on this will be available on May 4th, the new catalog. And my address is at the top of the screen where you can shop through me if you don't have a demonstrator. Thank you so much, and please subscribe and hit the like. I will see you next time. Bye.